Please remain standing for the national anthem of Guyana. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. The referees for this game are the crew chief, Mr. Gabriel Ramirez from Mexico, the umpire 1, Mr. Carlos Velez from Colombia, umpire 2, Ms. Jennifer Hackett from Barbados. The commissioner for this game is Mr. Frederick Brown, also from the Barbados.
Barbados? You moved from Guyana, brother. You are living in Barbados.
The commissioner for this game is Mr. Frederick Brown from the Bahamas.
That's the cause of the time. He's tired.
Hey, watch Shay, let's go. Shay.
Mr. Frederick from Mexico. From Mexico? Yeah.
You said from?
Bahamas to Barbados.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the starting five for both teams, starting with the visiting team of Suriname. Nummer 8, Sergio Narandam. Nummer 7, Denzel Later. Nummer 2, Daryl Tony. Nummer 18, Safiro van Ans. En nummer 6, Dylan Watamaleo. The starting five for Team Guyana. Number 11, Rose Stanton. Number 1, Anthony Moe. Number 9, Harold Adams. Number 6, Shane Webster. And number 7, Ray Victor.
Keone Wright and Bruce Samuel here live in Paramaribo, Suriname. The last game of the day on day 4 of the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup Prequalifiers. This one between 3-0 Suriname and 3-0 Guyana. Bruce, you're a local guy. You've represented Suriname in basketball. You've played in the United States. You tell me about this rivalry.
Well, it's going to be hot. So I expect good matchups. I expect a high-paced game. There's going to be maybe a little aggression on both sides, trying to win this one and leave everything on the court tonight.
2 very personal games in a row for Suriname. Last night, a personal affair against St. Vincent. Tonight, it's a cross-river battle with Guyana. Guyana's got it right now. Ball in the hands of Rose. He can hit that one. Watch out. Back rims it. Rebound by Adams. Kept it alive into the hands of Moe. They go back to Adams in the corner. Nice defense by Dedan Dame. Forced him to pick up his dribble. They get it inside. Hanging in the air. Can't finish. Moe fights for it. Suriname needs a rebound right now. That's Victor. Suriname back the other way. Bruce, same thing as last night. You got to put a body on people.
Yes, too many second chances for Guyana starting the game.
Watamaleo no good. The gym is packed. Everybody's ready to go. Here's Victor for Guyana. Picks up his dribble. Finds Adams. Adams looking for help. They get it over to Rose. They try to force it inside to Moe. Nice defense by Denzel Letta. Letta comes away with it. Watamaleo drives. Solud. Van Ams to Dedan Dame. They try the give and go. Doesn't work. Nice cut by Van Ams.
A little bit too many passes, I would say. It's good to share the ball, but don't overpass it.
Watch out for Moe. Nice hands.
No defense by Watamaleo.
Off the over-the-shoulder pass from Webster. Guyana up right now by 2. And Bruce. Bruce giving instructions to Watamaleo as he goes to get the ball. It never stops, does it, Bruce?
No, it doesn't.
Once you put on that Suriname jersey, you're always part of the team.
Yes, true.
You're like a part of the extended coaching staff. Bruce, for Suriname right now, they look a little gun-shy.
Yes, they're hesitating. That's a good move by Denzel. That's what we need. We need people to take it to the hole, straight to the hole.
Denzel Letter with a double-double last night. He was amazing, absolutely amazing, especially given the fact that he's only 20 years old. But he is the reason why Suriname won that game for sure. And we'll get a foul on Watamaleo. Maybe unnecessary. We're tied up at 2 early. It's a cross-river battle. Guyana and Suriname. The fans have come out tonight. I think word has spread, Bruce. They won the first game. People kind of listened a little bit.
Yeah.
Won the second game. Now that they're 3-0, I think Suriname knows what's up with this basketball team.
Yes. A lot more support from the home crowd.
And they deserve it too, because they are very good. Rose in the lane. He hangs, fires. Can't hit it. Moe out of nowhere. No one gets a body on him. And we will get another foul on Watamaleo. And that will be a technical foul. That's interesting there, Bruce. The official that Watamaleo didn't speak to called the technical.
Yes, I think that official is in charge. The one that gave him the technical fault, I think that's the leading official, and he's not going to have it.
The point that I was trying to make, though, is that that official seemed to be out of the picture a little bit. He was kind of behind Watamaleo. Maybe it was just the body language, or maybe he heard him. I don't know, but it's loud in this gym.
Yeah, but it's a good thing. He probably looked at the body language and saw that it was not acceptable in this game.
So Watamaleo will go to the bench. Early foul trouble now. Wilgen will come in. Wilgen is very active defensively. If they can get some offense out of him tonight, that will be fantastic.
Yeah. He's been quiet a little bit in the past 3 games, but he's doing a good job on defense.
Yeah, he's doing his job, but nothing above it, really.
No.
They try to go to Mo over the top. Good job by Dan Andame. Head up, gives to Tolud. Tolud to Wilgen. Dan Andame, good patience.
Slowing it down.
To Van Alms. Mo reaching, no call. Letter to Dan Andame. That's short. Throws back the other way. In the corner. That's no good. That was Victor. 3-2 Guyana lead right now. 1-point lead. Denzel Letter with it. He's already got 2 points. Here's Wilgen. Delan Dame. That little spin move. In and out. I want him to keep shooting though. Here's Mo in transition. Spin move. Nobody there. Lays it up. Can't get it over the rim. And we've got a foul. Bruce, what's going on? They got to get back in transition.
Yes, it looks like they're a little bit stagnant. I don't know. Is it maybe muscle soreness from yesterday, from the past 3 games? But this is attitude. You got to get in a different mindset to play this game. You got to want to win it no matter what.
In every game Suriname has played so far, they've had at least 1 or 2 players that have been ready to play from the jump, and that has allowed the other 4 or 3 players to sort of get warmed up. Here with Suriname, like we said, a little bit gun shy, and everybody looks a little bit slower.
A little lackadaisical, like waiting and holding back for something that I don't know what.
Yeah, they're waiting for somebody to heat up, and right now, luckily, it's only 3-2. Mo misses the first free throw. I will say this about Guyana, though. This Guyanese team, they play a completely different style than the other teams that Suriname has faced thus far.
Yes.
Guyana is going to try to run and gun a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They've been taking it easy so far in these couple of minutes, but I expect them to get out.
Yeah, that long pass to Mo, I expect to see a lot of that. Tolud thought about it. Gets over to Wilgen. Wilgen back to Tolud. Good hands. No call. It's stripped. Here's Rose. Don't get him started. He had a 30-plus game the other night.
Glasgow throws it way over.
I think where Suriname has the advantage, though, is in maturity.
Yes.
Van Alms, Derandame, the other Derandame, Beaverwick. Those are tough, mature guys.
But they all have to come together and be on the same page.
Yes, they do.
Suriname sharing the ball, finding the open jumper, missed, rebound, Guyana.
Here comes Victor, full steam ahead, out of control. But nobody could establish themselves for Suriname. I think the foul is going to be on Wilgen.
Yes, I think Tolud should have took that charge in the chest. He should have took it. He was already standing there. Only thing you have to do is square up and take it on the chest. This game, you don't need to overthink anything. You don't need to overthink this game. You need to start playing and take in whatever the defense gives you and execute.
That's a great point. That's an excellent point. With this team, like last night against St. Vincent keeps you thinking. You got to execute in a way that's a little bit more cerebral. Against Guyana, you can get out and run, be aggressive.
Yes. The sizes are about the same. So it's not like you have a mismatch. We're not going to see a lot of mismatches in this game.
No, we won't.
Compared to yesterday.
Victor's second free throw is up. That's good. 5-2. We're early here. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Cross River battle, Suriname and Guyana. Here's Van Alms. He can hit that. Short tonight. Gets his own rebound. Nice job. Nobody got a body on him. Dedan Dame down low. I'd like to see him go to work. Tolud hesitates, leaves his feet. Nice ball movement. Denzel Letter, 5 on the shot clock.
Throws it away.
That's one of those moments for Denzel Letter.
Yes, I think everybody's trying to be unselfish.
75% of the time, he looks like he's 26 and a seasoned pro. But then that other 25%, he looks 20 years old and new to the world stage. Derandame, nice cut by Letter, creates separation and scores.
Nice move. Nice cut. Good pass. Nice finish.
They got to do that a lot more. I think Letter can have back-to-back great games. Von Ahms with the steal. Wilgen may have gotten away with a double dribble. Hangs, drives, can't connect.
Victor for three, and it's off. Webster almost got it. A little bump in there. It's gonna be Surinam ball.
Good job by Surinam. If you go back to the play there from Wilgen, I think he did double dribble, and
Yes.
then he was so out of whack that he just went to the basket. Yeah.
When he should have passed it off
Yeah, exactly.
to Denzel.
A little bit more composure for these younger
I mean,
players.
if they don't call it, just keep playing. Don't try to fix it with a quick fix.
Into the game now, last night's birthday boy, Safiato Frazier. He's due for a big game. Nice pass to Von Ahms, can't finish. Frazier's active, Mo comes down with it. They give it to Rose. Rose driving, hanging, tries to thread the needle. Nice ball movement.
Nice block.
Victor gets blocked, and that's out of here. And that's your least likely suspect, Von Ahms. But he tends to be everywhere defensively. Sloppy play by Surinam.
Yeah, Wheelinger needs to gather himself a little bit better.
Nice trap. Webster gets it over half court. Victor. Tapped out by Von Ahms.
Yes, tried to feed Mo, but ball was intercepted.
Into the
Knocked out of
game,
bounds.
number 2, Devonish. Number 7, Victor comes out. He's been very active. So Surinam might get lucky here because Devonish is not as much of a threat as Victor is.
No, he can speed it up, but he's not very effective on the scoring part.
No, and into the game now is captain of the Surinamese SWAT team, Beaverwick. It's going to be a physical battle down low, he and Webster.
Good hustle there, but was a little bit too late. They really need to get a body on somebody.
If you watch Surinam, when a shot goes up, they're watching the ball.
Yes, instead of finding a body to box out.
Denzel Letter. Nice strong take there, that's no good.
Webster with the rebound. Devonish is going to set things up for Guyana. Ball to Webster. Webster's going to go against Denzel. Shoots it over, and ball last touched by Surinam.
Webster there a little bit too concerned with trying to create the separation. Didn't have the finesse on the shot. Good job by Letter not to foul. But it will be Guyana ball, 3:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Devonish
Wide
fires.
open shot.
And again,
Nice block there by Geraldo Beverdijk.
Surinam needs to come away with this ball here.
Nice
Those
blocked
hands.
again. And a charge.
The charge and the block. It's a block party for Beaverwick.
But he came down hard, so let's see. He looks a little bit shook up. He came down hard on that last play.
You got to get up to get down. They will need his solid defensive play throughout this one. Last night, he was able to contribute also on the offensive end, some timely shots.
Yes.
They'll need that again, too. Guyana will pick up full court.
We're going to have a sub. Burnett is going to come in. And it looks like Staten is coming out.
There's some confusion. The name on the back of his jersey is Rose. I think it's actually Stanton
yeah.
Rose. Just so you know,
Yes,
it's written wrong everywhere. Nice patience here by Surinam. Here's Letter, wants to go one-on-one, drives in the lane, hangs, and he finishes. Denzel Letter. Oh boy, they got to get back. Surinam so lucky there. Surinam very lucky. Every time Mo continues to release.
Yes.
I don't know who's guarding him, but and I think that's what Beaverwick's talking to Wilgen about right now.
Yeah, you cannot celebrate for too long. You have to get back. Whoever is playing safety needs to haul ass.
I want to see Denzel Letter go for it. I think he's in rhythm. LaRose. Down to Letter.
Turnaround jumper. A little bit too hard there.
Yeah. Overcooked that one.
Devon is going to set things up for Guyana. Webster, one-on-one against Later. Glasgow for a 20-footer, no good.
We'll get a loose ball foul. I think we're going to have a lot of loose ball fouls tonight.
Yes.
And Webster talking to Von Alms.
Some lip service there. The officials are not having it.
I hope Webster brought his big boy pants because Von Alms, I think he's got that old man strength.
Yeah, the trick is not to get too emotional.
Yeah, and Von Alms did well not to be the more emotional one. You're not going to get in his head. Checking into the game now is number 5, Wiggins. He plays his high school basketball in the United States. And for a kid that's in high school, watch out. They bring him off the bench. He's very composed. He's not afraid to fire.
No.
He doesn't play like he's 16. Or I don't know if he's 16, but he doesn't play like a high school player. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
He can hang with these men. 2:26 left to play in the first. It's 7-6. Ghana with the 1-point lead. We'll be back after this. All right. Let's see what both teams can do in the timeout. Bruce, if you're Guyana, what did you talk about in that timeout?
Not settling for jump shots because they've been shooting and they've been known to penetrate. They've been known to get back on in transition very fast and effective. They're more effective in transition.
They're looking to push. The observation I make is Guyana's looking to push. Surinam's looking for one of their players to heat up. They're all kind of looking around at each other, waiting for somebody to catch fire.
Yeah, being too unselfish.
Now, what do you think the impact is of Dylan Watamaleo in early foul trouble?
He's one of the guys that can get this stuff started.
Yeah.
So bad move to get 3 fouls in the first quarter.
And yet again, Surinam cannot come up with the offensive rebound. Strong take inside there by Burnett. Can't finish.
Nice block.
Webster up. Strong. Can't finish. That's Thompson. That's no good. Webster again, and we'll get a foul. I lost count of offensive rebounds there.
It must have been something like 5 or 6 offensive rebounds back to back.
If I'm Surinam, I'm getting Elberg, Dedan Dame,
Yeah.
and anybody else in there that's going to rebound.
That's going to rebound.
Yeah. And speaking of the devil, into the game is Xavier Elberg, the big booty of Elberg. Try to get around that box out. Good luck. So Surinam just got a lot more physical on the defensive end, and they also got a lot more tricky on the offensive end. And Elberg is the type of player that can turn this around.
Yes.
First shot by Webster, no good. 8-6, Guyana lead. Nice
Good
rebound by
there.
Elberg.
Yes.
Elberg skies high. Here's Letter. Gives to Bivnovic. He turns and faces. Elberg thinks about it. Gets people off their feet. Drives in the lane. Hangs. And scores. Right on time. Xavier Elberg. There's Wiggins. That rims out. Got to grab the ball.
Thompson missed that one.
Elberg again. Letter's out in front. Frazier thinks about it, gives it to Elberg. Elberg inside to Letter, does well to grab it. Trying to create separation. Nice job there. Out to Elberg.
A little short. Needs to step into the shot and not fall away.
Out of bounds. Xavier Elberg into the game, and things start to turn around.
Yes, getting the rebound. A little more poised.
He's so dynamic. He makes the defense think. He gets them off their feet. You have to watch him. Up to the scores table now is Rose for Surinam. Elberg, lots of room. Watch out, runaway freight train, but he's blocked.
Nice steal by Emile LaRose. Fraser. Geraldo. Leighton gets fouled.
Nice aggressive play there by Denzel Letter.
Good move to the basket.
That's what Surinam needs to do. But of all the things they need to do, the big thing is to box out on the defensive end.
And get the rebounds. One thing, one step at a time.
Yes, exactly. I don't think the offense is that bad. But the issue with the rebounding, that's a big thing.
Yes, you can't give them third, fourth, and fifth chances.
Inexcusable.
That would hurt you in the end.
8-8, we're all tied up here. Less than a minute left to play. Elberg with it, thinks about it. Nice patience.
Nice backdoor pass to Frazier.
Frazier, a young gun. Another young gun scores. Surinam is awake now. 40 seconds left to play. Webster with it, turns, fires, and hits.
That's good. Beaverdijk not doing a good job stepping out.
I'm surprised. Elberg, back to Frazier. Nice cut there.
A little too hard off the glass. And there goes Guyana. Rose.
Here comes Rose, drops the defender. Great job there by Beaverwick. Surinam gets it back. Here comes Letter. He gets up to go. He hangs. He fires and gets fouled.
Wasn't able to finish that. Nice Euro step.
Yeah, I like the Euro step. I like how he went up to catch the ball.
Yes.
That was an athletic catch. Not the best pass in the world. We're all tied up at 10.
8.8 seconds to play in this game, in this quarter. Let's see who finishes up top.
Letter had some free throw practice last night. Might benefit him here. First one is good. Second free throw coming now for Denzel Letter, the hero of last night. A double-double in single overtime. Second one is good. Devonis inbound to Rose.
Looks like a full court press by Surinam.
5 seconds.
Almost.
They might come away with it. No call.
Rose all the way. And a offensive foul called.
Offensive foul.
Good job by Elberg. Getting in position, squaring up, waiting for him. After he came down, he was right there.
Elberg, slow to get started last night, really never got in the rhythm. But tonight he comes out ready to do what he knows he needs to do. After the first quarter, it's 10-12. Surinam with the lead.
We'll be right back after this.
Dames en heren, uw aandacht voor 2 huishoudelijke mededelingen. Alvorens de mededelingen willen wij u bedanken voor uw medewerking bij de laatste overwinning van Suriname en rekenen op diezelfde medewerking vanavond. Houdt u de uitgangen van het sporthal ten alle tijden vrij en het is niet toegestaan voor het publiek het veld te betreden voor, tijdens of na de wedstrijden. Dank u. dankjewel. Wij gaan door voor Suriname! Suriname naman yun, Yori.
Suriname. It's a cross-river battle between Suriname and Guyana. Both teams 3-0. Last game of the day here. One team goes to 4-0. The other team gets a loss on their record. We're here at the 2021 FIBA AmeriCup Prequalifiers. It's a battle. Suriname up by 2. Frazier up fake. Nice little shovel pass. Watch out. But Beaverwick can't finish, but I like the mentality, Bruce.
I like the attitude.
I want to see him get up. I've been waiting for that all week. Mo thinks about it. This is Glasgow.
Almost.
Strong take there.
And a hard foul.
Very hard foul. That is Victor. He took a seat early in the first quarter, midway through. He's very athletic. He and Rose together represent a higher level of athleticism
Yes.
for this Guyana team. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Victor looks a little bit more experienced than most of the players on the squad.
Yes, yes. And when he gets it, he's lightning quick.
Yes.
Puts the foot on the gas. Guyana still down by 2. The drums are out. The house is packed tonight, literally packed tonight.
Second one's good.
Let's see what Suriname can do. Here's Denzel Letter.
Guyana goes into a full court, but then they draw back a little bit.
Yeah, they dropped back quickly. I thought they were going to try to trap.
Yes.
Frazier. Letter says, let's give this a shot. He does. That's a three-pointer for Denzel Letter. Bang, bang, bang. Rose with it. Nice defense by LaRose. He's got to get around that screen, though. Gives Rose room. Can't connect.
Yep. Rebound Frazier. Got tied up by Webster. So it's going to be jump ball.
The intensity and momentum now in favor of Suriname, and they're trying to clean things up on that defensive rebounding end. And with Elberg out there, I think they have. We've got a timeout. Bruce and I will be back after this. Here we go, Guyana to inbound. Bruce, what do you think they talked about in that timeout? First, let me give you my quarterly body language report. Guyana, they're looking flustered, they're looking frustrated as they walk to the timeout. For Suriname, heads are up, and players are communicating well with each other. A little bit more positive.
I agree. I think Guyana needs to execute. I think that's what the coach talked about, running the play, being patient, being disciplined, get the ball to the right guy.
Here's Glasgow with it, dribbling a lot, up fakes. That's a bad shot, but he knocks it down with a hand in his face.
You cannot be too poised on defense.
Nice little baseline shot there by Frazier.
Nice mid-range
Frazier is
jumper.
due for a big game tonight.
And that's his spot. He can shoot any 20-foot jumper, 15, 20-foot jumper.
He likes that baseline. Unforced turnover by Rose. Miscommunication with Glasgow. Yeah, I really think Frazier's due for a big game tonight. Here's LaRose with it. He'll bring it up.
They'll need somebody in the middle.
Oh, nice steal there by Glasgow. Can't connect.
Yes. Where's
Victor
the rest?
gets up. Victor
Where's the
again.
rest?
And one.
Where's the rest of the Surinam team? Still negotiating about what went wrong.
4 players on the other side of the court. 17-13, 17-15, excuse me. Guyana with a chance to cut it to 1. This is what we're talking about with Victor. A smaller player who just doesn't mind crashing the boards.
No, he goes up, he goes in, and then he thinks about it later.
So that's an adjustment the guards will need to make. They're going to need to box out. They can't just release. Elberg with it. I want to see him work.
A little bit closer to the basket.
Yeah.
He needs to get involved a little bit closer to the basket. Looks like Surinam running a 5-out offense.
Here's Elberg, spins and loses it. It will be Guyana ball. Victor picked up his dribble. He finds Rose. They get it across half court. Glasgow a little bit out of control. That's a bad pass.
And last touch by Beverdijk.
I just want to see Surinam grab that ball and go. Be gone with it.
Then they will probably need a different point guard because La Rose is not very confident with a full court press.
Yeah, I think, if they can establish a good passing game, when you get Frazier and Letter running the lanes on the outside, man, that's a good sign. That's a good sight.
It's a good combo.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. But Victor quiets the crowd, and just like that, it's 19-17. Guyana back in the lead. Frazier with it, gets it over to Letter. He's got a little bit of room. Gives to Elberg. Maybe thought about that too much. Oh, and he gets it poked away. Don't think about it, big boy. Shoot it. Bad pass. Victor saves it in bounds. So now Thompson tracks it down. Now it's over to Rose. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rims out. Guyana fighting for it.
Beverdijk with the rebound.
Finally, Beverwyck pulls it down. Victor will be called for the foul. And every time Letter challenges Victor, he gets fouled.
So he knows what to do. Yeah, he needs to do that more often. I mean, Leiter likes to put the ball to the floor and run, but he needs people to run with him. He needs his teammates to run with him. Because you'll have a situation where it'll probably be 3 against 1 or 1 against 3, and he's going to look for the open man.
Yes, everyone's got to run with him.
Yes.
Elberg goes to the bench. Dedan Dame in. I love this lineup when they have Beverwyck and Dedan Dame out there.
Nice move. Nice turnaround jumper all the way off the glass. A little bit too high, a little bit too far.
Here's Rose. Everything but the bucket there for La Rose. But now here's Rose for Guyana with the ball. Finds Victor. He fires quickly. Line drive shot is good.
They need to really step out on Rose.
Yeah, somebody's got to pick him up.
Yes, not wait for him to miss a shot.
Here's Letter.
Make him miss it.
Just go for it, Letter. He does.
Jumper. Gets his own rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Guyana.
Here's something we've talked about throughout the tournament for Surinam. Their inability to make mid-game adjustments. An adjustment they need to make right now is picking up Victor.
Yes.
But you don't see them doing it.
No. A little bit hesitant. Or
They're
hoping that he misses.
They're very late to make those adjustments. That's a sweet spot there for Frazier. He can't hit. LaRose tracks it down. Nice hustle.
Later with a tip. Missed it. Victor.
Got to get back. Here's Beverwyck. Tapped over to Thompson, and he scores.
Good move by Rose to tip the ball.
Yeah, that was pretty. Surinam has got to get back. LaRose fires.
They had one back, but he hesitated. He was a little bit hesitant.
And that shot's not good. LaRose is not a three-point shooter, and nobody was there to rebound.
Nice steal by Beverdijk. Later puts it on the floor. Frazier is going to take it all the way. A little bit too hard.
Back to Frazier. That's a sweet spot. He'll miss again. LaRose comes in and commits the foul. And such a frustrating passage of play for
I
Surinam.
think this would be a good time to take a timeout for Surinam.
And there you see Dedan Dame telling the younger players, just calm down.
Not trying to win this game in one shot, with one single shot.
And we will get a timeout. Bruce and I will be back after this. Keone Wright and Bruce Samuel here calling second quarter action between Suriname and Guyana. It's a cross-border battle. Guyana is neighbors to Suriname to the north. Bruce, this rivalry has been going on for what? Since inception? Since independence?
Yes, I think it is.
Victor gives over to Belgrave. They try to go inside to Webster. And we just talked about this, Bruce. You look at Mo. That was the guy to watch out for Guyana. Hasn't really done a whole lot. You look at Rose. He's been a competent ball handler and he's distributed, but didn't get started offensively. So you would think to yourself, based off the scouting report, that Suriname has done their job. However, Victor has stepped up.
Yes.
Webster has stepped up. And Suriname has not made any adjustments.
No. So you don't want the bench players to get involved too much.
And here's Victor wide open,
And
lots of
decide
room.
the game.
Fires, heat check, and it's good. He
Three in a
remains
row.
hot. The stove remains lit. Dedan Dame, they really need him to calm this team down.
I hope somebody takes notice of what Rose has been doing the last 3 possessions.
Von Alms is back in. He's a three-point
Nice
threat.
cut. A little bit too high, too hard.
Dedan Dame to Dedan Dame. They can't finish. Nice defense there. And we'll get a push. That's the younger Elberg, Shaif.
Stepped out of bounds.
Suriname going deeper into their bench, trying to find somebody to bring energy. Tolud also back in the game. Victor again.
That one's off.
The mechanics on that one a little bit different. The three-pointers he's hit so far have been along that far spot there.
But then he's the first one to get to the ball.
Yeah, that's also unacceptable.
He almost got his own rebound.
Suriname is built for physicality, and yet some of these less physical Guyana players continue to get to balls.
Yes, you don't want them to get started. You don't want them to run up and get in every corner of the court without you having a grip or a hand on it.
Here's Tolud with it, the starter. I like what he does. He's sure-handed. Von Alms, like to see him get started behind the three-point line. Irvin Dedan Dame, a hero from last night. This is what they need to do. Can't connect. Suriname needs to get back.
Guyana has a 10-point lead. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in this game. It looks like Guyana woke up and Suriname has no answer to what they're bringing to the table.
It was back and forth. One team caught fire, the other team caught fire, but now Guyana pulling away behind the sharp shooting of Victor. Here's Rose with it, looks inside.
Backdoor pass.
And again, it's Webster, and it'll be an and one.
Play.
Bruce, how does a player like Webster get so open?
I have no idea. It's not like you can see it. It's not like you cannot see him or you cannot see the pass coming in.
Exactly. It's not even a backdoor cut. He literally goes into the lane.
He was standing there.
And establishes himself there and stands there. I'm surprised by the defense of Irvin Dedan Dame. He's better than that. Banks it home, and that's the kind of night that Guyana has had so far. Everything's going in. Everything's going right.
They're motivated.
Nice trap there. Good job by Dedan Dame to break the press. They're going to look inside. I want to see him go to work. Doesn't get double teamed. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Spins inside. Draws contact. Can't finish. Out of nowhere is his brother. De Randame gets it back. Goes up strong. There he finishes.
Good. That's what we need.
Sergio De Randame. Here's a steal. Van Ams.
Nice layup.
Here we go. Here we go. Suriname is back in this one. 30-21. Guyana looking flustered. Rose gets it up over half court. He's guarded by Tolud. Got to keep your hands up. They go to Webster, the hot hand. Going to try to work on De Randame. He wants a clear out.
Waves them away.
Instead, Thompson gets inside.
Good turnaround move by Thompson. Getting De Randame on his heels. And then a baby hook over the top.
Nice big-to-big action there from Webster and Thompson. That was pretty.
Good hustle there by Belgrave. Gets it back. Takes it to the
baseline.
hoop.
Where is Suriname right now, Bruce? Where are they?
A little lost.
Are they still at the dinner table?
They're still trying to figure things out.
I thought this lineup would do so well. Looks like Guyana is starting to slow a little bit, though. The up and down pace might be having an effect on them.
Miscommunication there between Van Ams and Tolu.
Uncharacteristic from Van Ams. That wasn't even the right angle. You never see him make mistakes like that.
A little bit more patience is going to help the Surinamese team.
Suriname needs to be careful because I think the halftime break will help them, but they need to somehow stop what Guyana is doing so that Guyana doesn't build up too much of a lead.
You don't want to be too far behind.
Yeah, you don't want to be too deep. Here's Wiggins, the high school player, and he scores. So mature and poised for his age. Here's De Randame to Van Ams. Into De Randame. A little bit of bully ball. I like it, and he scores. That's what they need. That's
Doing
what they
his
need.
thing against the bits smaller Thompson.
And Wiggins silences the crowd.
3.
And the crowd goes silent behind the three-pointer of Wiggins. That's 2 in a row for him. 2 in a row shots.
Handoff pass to
Elberg a little out of control. He hasn't played a whole lot in this tournament. Van Ams gets a clean look at it.
Looks like it's been touched a little bit.
Here's Wiggins. He breaks away. Elberg's not back. Saved. Rose got a hand on it. He's got it. Back to Wiggins. Luckily misses that one, but somehow Guyana gets to Adams. Adams with the rebound.
Rose is going to establish things. Gets it to Webster. Webster to Wiggins. Wiggins with a pass to Webster. Turnaround jumper. Rebound Suriname.
Suriname needs to go. Here comes De Randame. I like how he's played so far, but he can't do everything for them.
Slow it down.
Van Am's back inside. Yes, keep going to the well. Keep going to the well, but it's blocked by Webster.
Let's touched. Knocked out of bounds by Guyana.
Devonish and Burnett into the game for Guyana. The return of Gillen Watamaleo. They desperately need his three-point shooting right now. Also back into the game is Safiero Frazier. He needs to get going as well. Needs to find his sweet spot along the baseline. And for Watamaleo, I think he's got green lights right now, Bruce.
Yes, I think so too.
Got to get his team back into this. They have fallen down now by 16. Here's Watamaleo.
Later, kind of takes himself out of the game a little bit by hiding behind the three-point line.
Yeah.
Good shot there. Long 2 by Sergio De Randame.
De Randame so clutch. Every basket he scores, it's always right when they need him. He is always on time with his offense. Devonish.
42 seconds to go in this quarter. Right before halftime. Let's see if Suriname can turn things around. Double team. Wasn't able to, yes.
Suriname may have gotten away with one there. And when you come over to double team, you've got to be aware of who's behind you. Very lucky that Thompson didn't catch that and flush it.
Exactly. And the rest of the team needs to go down. They need to drop as soon as the double team gets into play.
And again, they take Mo out of this game. Suriname's done a great job on him, but other players are stepping up for Guyana. Here's Elberg still in the game.
Off the leg of Devonish.
Elberg really getting a trial by fire here. He hasn't played much in this tournament. These are crucial moments. He's got to make the right decisions.
Yes, I think they put him in for defense.
Dedan Dame, a little bit of bully ball. I love it. Up strong and in. All night long, Bruce. All night long.
Moves his opponent out of the way.
Here's Adams, runaway freight train.
And it's a charge. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul. He was out of control the whole time. Nice call by the official.
Good job getting in position, waiting.
The lead is 12, 10.6 seconds left.
If Surinam scores this basket, they'll end on a good note.
Webster coming into the game late here. Very important here that if Surinam does not score, then at the very least it's just a missed shot. They cannot afford for Guyana to get the ball and score. Surinam cannot afford to turn it over here, and they give it to a man who doesn't like to turn it over. That's Sergio Derandame. Looking for Guatemaleo. Instead they find Frazier. Clean shot, no good.
Think about it. That's the end of this quarter. The score is 39-27 in favor of Guyana. We'll be right back after the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the second half of this match between Guyana and Suriname, and the score is 39 for Guyana, and Suriname down by 12 points has a score of 27.
Keone Wright and Bruce Samuel here getting ready to start the second half. Our last game of the day between Suriname and Guyana. Suriname with the ball. They desperately need to score here. They desperately need to execute before this molehill turns into a mountain. Watamaleo is short. There's Victor with it. He'll be picked up by Von Oms. He's so quick. Gets between two players. Drives to the basket. Hangs. Can't finish. Mo fights for it. It's a battle down low. Webster with it. And again, it's an and one.
Not a good start coming out of this halftime.
Bruce, I don't get it, man.
No.
I don't understand what the issue is. You neutralize Mo, easily their best player. You neutralize Rose. But Victor, Webster, and Wiggins step up, and you can't make adjustments. You just have to box out, and they're not doing it.
Yeah, somebody has to do something and offer himself up to play some defense. I mean, you got to find somebody on the team that is willing to sacrifice his game just to play defense.
The crowd is out of it now. The crowd has been the sixth man for Suriname this whole tournament. They have been taken out of the game, and that's crucial because this men's team really lets the crowd fuel their fire. They're going to need some movement here. Maybe try to free up Watamaleo. Here's where they need to go, though. Sergio Deirandame. Little bully ball. Tries to thread the needle. He needs to go up with that, Bruce.
Yes, he needs to finish that.
He literally needs to put this game on those big burly shoulders.
And have them come double team. And when the double team comes, you can find open players.
Here's
you should find
Victor.
an open guy.
Can't connect. Deirandame struggles with it. And luckily, that will be Suriname's ball.
Last touch by Guyana.
Letter will bring it up. He passes quickly up to Safiero Frazier. He also needs to get going to Watamaleo. Letter. Frazier with it. Little pressure here from Guyana. 10 on the shot clock. Frazier in the lane.
He
Great.
saw the opening behind Mo and decided to take it all the way.
But Victor back the other way. Tit for tat.
Does the same thing.
Victor says, you can do it, I can do it too. And Suriname needs to pick him up immediately because he's got his foot on the gas. He's got the top down, and he's not looking in the rearview mirror. Nice shot there by Letter.
Good save.
And that's what they need. They need Letter to get going.
Yeah, he drew the contact, waited for it a little bit, and then let it go. Like gathered himself in the air, and then a soft touch.
I like what I'm seeing right now from Suriname. I like the fact that Frazier is getting involved finally.
Yeah.
Letter continues to play well. They just need one more player to pick it up.
Yes, and they should not settle for jumpers.
No, don't settle.
I like the fact that they're taking it all the way in.
Here's Rose. He's tricky.
You got to stop him.
Around the back.
You got to
He's out to
contain
Victor.
Victor.
Tries to go baseline. Good job by
Good
Deirandame.
pass. No recovery. Why is everybody watching?
Glasgow could have read a book down there. Nobody home for Suriname. No help defense. You got to help the helper sometimes. Watamaleo gets fancy with it, drives in the lane, throws it up. Not a great shot.
Last minute decision.
And every time Guyana gets it, they're looking to push. Here's Webster again, lots of room. Deirandame out of nowhere, and he just saved Suriname. Letter all the way. Strong take, and he scores. Nice job there. Denzel Letter, 20 years old, playing like he's 25. Playing like the world is his oyster right now. Glasgow, lots of room. They give down to Webster. Mo.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah.
I think this is his fourth foul. This is Watamaleo's fourth foul. So this is not his game tonight. He cannot be the hero tonight.
If you come to help, somebody behind you also needs to help the guy that you just left.
Yes.
And Mo is wide open.
Or everybody needs to drop.
Yes, exactly. But Mo, who is probably pushing 6'10", is hiding out in there like he's 4'5".
And then slash into the basket.
And we'll get an offensive foul.
Technical foul on Webster, looks like. Running his mouth a little bit too much.
And the way this Suriname team has played throughout the tournament, 12 points is nothing, Bruce. They're not out of this thing.
No, they're not.
I wouldn't say Guyana is in control.
But they need to contain Victor.
Who will shoot the free throw? I think it'll be Derandame. No, it will be Van Ams. Either one is good. I think these will be important free throws for Van Ams, for him to see the ball go through the basket, develop a little bit of a rhythm here. Last night, in the first 3 minutes, he hit three three-pointers. Got Suriname off to a good start. Might be shooting on tired legs tonight. 4 games in 4 nights will do that to you. Here he is now, given a lot of room.
Yes, thinking about it. A little bit too hesitant.
Yep.
He can make that shot.
Here's Rose.
A lot of ticky-tacky.
Nice job by Suriname to at least affect the shot. Still not a good job of getting back. They leave Mo alone. He can hit that. And he does. He's a lot like Joel Embiid. He's got that little set shot, and he doesn't mind taking it.
Van Ams throws it up this time.
Body's on the floor. Who wants it more? And it will be Suriname ball. What I would like to see, Bruce, is crisp ball movement to create openings.
Yes. And spacing, cutting at the right time. And not passing because you need to pass it, but pass it because you want to create something and somebody is open.
And again, I'm a big Sergio Derandame fan. Feed it inside to him. And like you said, put another post player in there who's good at the high-low game.
Yeah.
Beaverwick comes to mind especially.
Get a high-low thing going between 2 of the post players and let Guyana figure it out.
Van Ams to inbound. Look at the long arms of Mo there. He's like a redwood inside. Safiero Frazier with it. Steps into it. That's a pretty shot, and it's good. Safiero Frazier for 2.
If he doesn't overthink his shot, he can make those all night.
Nice defensive
Good
play
hustle.
there. Good job by the official to let him play, and Glasgow will have to get up on his own. Frazier took a look down at him. Burnett and Wiggins into the game. Wiggins, you got to watch out for too. This is another issue they're having, those minor adjustments. New players come into the game, know what those players can do, make the adjustment. Wiggins will be guarded by Frazier. I love that matchup. To the bench, Glasgow and Victor. We've got some extracurricular activity right now between Burnett
and LaRose.
LaRose. I love LaRose's intensity. And he continues to jaw right now at Burnett. Let's watch that one unfold. Rose to inbound. They try to go over the top. Good job there by Suriname. Van Ams comes up with it.
Yep.
He's got his head up. He gives to Sergio Derandame. Derandame will bring it up. He might have space to shoot that 3. Hesitates. Drives the lane and finishes. Oh, doesn't finish. Oh my, back to Derandame. Can he finish this time? He's stripped, gets it back, and finishes.
And one.
Derandame.
Way to stay with it. Way to stay with it. Be patient. Ball's a little bit slippery. He didn't get frustrated. Looked at it, got it back, and finished it.
Derandame all day long, baby. Keep going to the well. If the well keeps giving you water, keep going to the well. Bring your buckets. Derandame at the free throw line. Misses that one. Gets his own
Tipped
rebound.
away by LaRose.
He's going to go again, and we'll get a foul. Count the bucket. Count it, and 1. I'm awake, Bruce. I'm awake now.
And the crowd is also responding
Crowd is
to the
back
good
into
job
it.
he's doing.
You want to talk about shoulders that were built for this? You want to talk about a guy that loves this? You want to talk about a guy that loves his country? Sergio Derandame.
They need to get it to him every time. Like
Every
we said,
time.
every time.
Hit the takeover button. Hit the takeover button right now. 8-point lead for Guyana. We'll be back after this. At the free throw line right now, coming out of the timeout, is Sergio Derandame. He has come up with 2 very key plays. He continues to battle. And like Bruce said, keep feeding him, keep going to him. The momentum has shifted. The crowd is back into it. Can't hit the free throw. Mo goes up for it.
Ball last touched by Surinam. And now they need to get some defensive stops.
Yeah,
then it's a game.
This is where defense comes into it. 1-2-1 pressure. Nice job there.
Good steal.
LaRose.
All the way. Frazier.
Frazier for 2. The young guns right now for Surinam are doing it. Nice pressure here. Picked up by Letter. Letter to Frazier. Thinks about it. To Von Alms. He thinks about it. Drives the lane, hangs, and finishes.
Good.
Von Alms for 2. Surinam is back in this one. The horns are out. The horns are out. My shirt's going to come off. Over half court. There's Wiggins. Bodies are on the floor. Here comes Mo. Watch out. Letter. Yeah, and he draws the offensive foul.
Charge.
Letter with a great move.
Surinam finally getting into it, sacrificing, and getting the job done. Doing what's needed most.
Letter, 20 years old, with a very mature play. And we will get a timeout. Bruce and I will be back after this. And Surinam's 6th man, their fans. Their fans are awake and they are alive. Here comes Surinam, only down 4. 5:35 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. LaRose has it, looking to set things up. He finds Letter. Letter tries to go baseline, stops, goes out of bounds. Surinam ball.
Last touch by Guyana.
What do you think about the one-on-one there by Letter? Maybe spin it around a little bit, let everyone touch it, or go for it?
No, let it go around, and then when the shift comes, that's where you beat your man off the dribble.
I agree with you. Inbound to Derandame. He's going to do some work on Webster. I hope he does. Oh, and he loses it.
Ball slippery.
Maybe overthinking
Lost control of it. Ball's up in the air. All they have to do is watch the ball.
Here's Letter. He doesn't have numbers.
Stay in control of it.
And like I said, 75% of the time, Denzel Letter looks like he's a 26-year-old professional. 25% of the time, he looks like he's 20 years old. But you have to give him a lot of credit, though.
Yes.
Last night in overtime, he had a crucial turnover. Fortunately, Surinam, it didn't really affect the game, but it could have.
Yeah, he's still working on his game. So we'll see a lot of progress in the coming years. But what's important now is to keep his head in the game at all times.
Exactly.
Not lose focus and keep playing the game.
Derandame with it. He turns, faces, trying to draw the double team. If they don't come, he'll take it, but he throws it away. 2 turnovers by Derandame.
Good steal there. Poked it away. Last touch by Surinam.
It's a different Surinam team. Who is this team right now? Who is it? Where have they been?
This is the team that won the past 3 games. This is what I recognize. I didn't know who was on the court a couple of minutes ago.
Mo, that might be a selfish shot. Oh, and he banks it in.
You need to get a hand up.
Yeah, he can hit that.
You cannot work that hard and just let somebody come in and shoot a 3-pointer uncontested.
Frazier with it, looking for the high screen, goes the other way, he slips and falls. Yet another turnover.
if you know the court is slippery, don't try to do a lot of one-on-one action.
Yeah.
Pass the ball and give those short passes and get as close to the basket as you can.
I don't want to say right now that Surinam is playing hero ball, but Frazier and Letter in particular, like you said, they need to realize that the ball needs to touch a lot of hands first.
Yes. And that you can make the defense work and get them tired, because what the defense wants from Guyana is to run.
For Sergio Derondame down low, he's a tough player to criticize because he's so experienced, but maybe he's just holding on to it a little bit too long. Make the quick move.
Yeah.
Make the decisive
Finish
move.
it.
Yeah.
Finish it. Don't only draw it to you, but also finish it.
When you wait that long, the defense can see that power dribble coming, and then they'll poke away at it.
Yep.
Here he is now. Make the move. Fadeaway jumper. Pretty, but doesn't go. Devonish to Rose.
Rose is going to set things up.
Victor.
Victor, the Mo. Mo with a long jumper. No good.
Nice defense
Rebound
by
to
Van
Randami. Technical foul on Mo. Looks like the referees are not having any gestures towards the officials.
That was
None.
great defense by Van Alms. 6'6", guard 6'10". All you got to do is put a hand up.
Yeah, put a hand up and box out after the shot.
Into the game now is Glasgow. He's active, but he hasn't really been that efficient, but they're going to have to watch him. Mo will take a seat.
A little frustration there. Guyana is going to huddle up, talk things over. Van Ams scores that technical, capitalizes on that one.
6-point lead for Guyana. 4:16 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Van Ams.
All the
Loses
way.
everybody.
A little bit too hard.
Letter, and he's fouled. Letter won't quit. Letter will not quit.
Right now, Letter and Ramdami, Frazier are taller than the whole team, looking like of Guyana. Most either as tall or taller, so they need to take advantage of their size
Yeah, they
or their
really do.
length.
They still need to create movement. Like you said, we haven't seen any high-low action. We haven't seen dynamic post play, maybe an inside out.
Yeah, this should be a good time to establish that.
Yeah, I think so too. Thompson into the game now for Guyana. Denzel Letter at the free throw line. Got to knock these down right now, young fella. The lead remains 6. 4:09 left to play in the third quarter. It's a cross-river battle. A rivalry 30 years in the making. It'll probably never stop.
Only gets better.
Five-point lead now for Guyana. Rose tries to break the press.
Full court press.
Webster outside the
Rose
Rose.
up
He's
top. A little short. Glasgow for the rebound. Victor for three, and it's good.
No one was even close. Maybe Van Alms was. Rebounding continues to be an issue for Suriname. You got to put a body on people. You got to close out on shooters.
Everybody needs to go and get involved on the rebounding. Yes.
Derondame keeps
Nice
it alive. Frazier, that's no good.
Rose almost lost it. Last touch by Suriname will be Guyana out of bounds.
Every time Rose gets it, he's 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Suriname very lucky there. Into the game now is Tolud. He will replace LaRose. They will need Tolud's defense. He will be guarding Victor. So Suriname's going to attempt to finally solve the puzzle that is Victor for Guyana.
We have a switch there. Frazier looks a little bit winded.
Again, Webster gets position but can't finish. Rebound Derondame. Here comes Letter. Looking to push. Needs to calm down. Van Alms gets a clean look at it. Can't get it to go. Rough night for him.
Yeah, I think he should start a little bit closer. He's already knocking down free throws, so all he has to do. Good hustle there by Sergio the Ramdami.
I don't agree with that call at all. Dedan Dame went up for it, came down, and then got pushed on the floor. And the official was staring at the whole thing the whole time. Into the game now, the big body and the big booty of Xavier Elberg. And he's a guy that they also need to get going right now. He's got a great floor game, but he can play some offense, and I think he can take advantage of some of these players in the Guyana team. Sergio Dedan Dame comes out.
And Geraldo Beverde comes in.
Captain of the Surinamese SWAT team. Beverwyck in now. Beverwyck has to play big.
Yes.
Figuratively and literally right now. Victor up fake. Good job by Letter.
Follow his man wherever he goes.
Yeah, Letter's got to keep an eye on him. Thompson with it. Pounded by Beverwyck.
Somebody needs to get that nice block.
Oh, nice block
Get
there.
the ball.
By Letter. Here comes Letter off the block. Up to Beverwyck. Nice hands. And he can't finish. Surinam's got to put that behind them. Focus on this defensive play.
Wiggins out of bounds.
Good job there by Xavier Elberg.
Standing in the lane.
Xavier Elberg always cool, calm, and collected.
He's a pretty emotional player, but he finds a way to stay calm.
Yeah, he's
under pressure.
Very sure-handed. He knows where to be. He knows how to move that big body. Beverwyck looking inside. Finds Tolud. Here's Elberg. Lines one up. Pretty release. No good. Rebound Thompson. Wiggins will push. Watch out for Wiggins. You need to pick him up. Glasgow with it. Crossover dribble into the lane.
Tries to feed Thompson.
Left his feet
Gets
to
it back.
pass. Wiggins wants it right now. He wants to work on Wiggins. Glasgow still with it. 7 on the shot clock. A nice defensive stand there for Suriname.
But there's no way you need to have Thompson jump over and get to the ball.
No. They still need to secure that rebound.
Yes, you need to find a body, put a body on somebody.
Out of the game now is number 6, Webster. He's been quiet here in the second half. But he was so good in the first half. That's why Guyana is still up right now. It's an 8-point lead. Nice position there.
Nice entry pass. A lot of slapping.
Suriname can't buy a bucket. Von Oms needs to watch out. Suriname got lucky there. Let's see what they can do running an out-of-bounds play. This is an opportunity to free up shooters. If I'm them, though, I'm trying to find Letter going to the basket.
Or Elberg right close in the paint.
Oh, nice little Euro step move.
Nice move.
Wow! 120 kilograms. Looks like 120 pounds.
He has a lot of tricks in that bag.
Yeah. Pulled a rabbit out of his hat there. Glasgow hangs and finishes. Right now, tit-for-tat basketball will not work. You score, I score, will not work.
Nobody's watching. Who is he throwing the ball to?
Beverwyck. Over to Tolud. Look inside to Beverwyck. He's open. Bobbles it a little bit. And again, Suriname will get lucky. And it's not the defense of Guyana.
No.
It's players doing uncharacteristic things. Beverwyck usually catches that ball and turns.
Yes.
Instead, he tries to put it on the floor and then turn.
I mean, be a little bit more patient, a little bit more sure of what you're going to do with it.
We still have a lot of basketball left to play here tonight.
Yeah, don't get all excited because the crowd and everybody else gets into it. Keep your head, stay focused, and get the job done.
It's an 8-point lead, 1:01 left to play here in the third quarter.
Simple basketball.
Simple, fundamental basketball. That's what they need. Tolud breaks the pressure. Still guarded by Wiggins. 1 on the shot clock.
I wonder how that is. Oh, it was a steal. So Guyana never had possession of the ball. And then that's why the clock ran out.
Are you surprised that Suriname has not taken more timeouts?
Well, yes and no. I think they want the players to figure it out and play. They have some smart players on the court.
Let's talk about overall strategy for a minute. You're 3-0. You've pretty much secured a spot in the knockout rounds. There's Victor strong to the hole, and he loses it. Getting back to my point. Yeah, Suriname wants to win this game, but if you look at the tournament as a whole, as a coach, what are you more concerned with? The win or letting players play right now?
The win. The win. You have to coach. You have to keep coaching.
It's so interesting to listen to different coaches in this tournament because, like, for instance, the coach of Grenada said yesterday, I'm not concerned about wins and losses. I just want to make sure we're in full stride once we get to the knockout rounds.
That is one option. That is one way.
That's one way. Not my way, not
No.
your way. As Wiggins, the high school player, makes that three-pointer. He's so poised. Elberg, jump stop, and he'll be fouled.
Legs got tangled up a little bit.
Elberg, for a big dude, he's so majestic.
Yes. He knows how to slide past defenders with that big body.
29.2 left to play in the third quarter. It's 59-48. Guyana in the lead. It's a cross-border battle. An intercontinental derby right now. If they miss this and Guyana gets it, Surinam needs to get back immediately.
They do.
Because Guyana is trying to push and they're trying to score as many points as possible in this last 29.2. The lead is 10.
Timeout called. Looks like Guyana wants to talk things over.
We'll be back after this. 29.2 seconds left to play. I'm Keone Wright. Joining me here is Bruce Samuel, former Surinamese international. Also played college ball in the United States. Bruce, as a former player, what's it like for you to watch this right now?
Well, it makes me jumpy at sometimes, but because I want to so bad trying to solve things.
Yes, yes.
As I used to do.
And that's why I always say you should go into coaching, definitely.
I'm thinking about it.
Suriname basketball, because of this tournament, because of the last 3 days, Suriname basketball has really moved up in the eyes of Caribbean basketball fans.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, definitely.
Otherwise, this game will be shut down. Thank you.
I mean, the players that are in the national team are a bit younger than we had last time we were playing, but they show so much confidence. But it looks like for these couple of minutes, it's been lost a little bit. So I hope they find it between now and the last quarter.
Hopefully they do. Here's Wiggins, little inside outside. Glasgow off the glass is good. Big shot there. 6 seconds left. Poked away by Guyana.
Turnover. Sloppy turnover.
And that will do it for the third quarter. Your score, 61-49. I'm Keone Wright. We'll be back after this.
Suriname slowly but surely catching up with a score of 49.
Keone Wright and Bruce Samuel back here for fourth quarter action in what should be a jam-packed, action-packed fourth quarter between Guyana and Suriname. This is the 2021 FIBA AmeriCup Prequalifiers. Top two teams from this tournament move on to the AmeriCup qualifier in September, but right now it's an intercontinental derby between Guyana and Suriname. Guyana up by 12.
Yes, it's now or never.
Victor, pretty shot, can't finish. Suriname can't rebound.
We can't have that.
Adams with the rebound. He's been
We
quiet.
cannot use that.
Guyana continues to attack the glass. Elberg gives to Letter. Here's Watamaleo. Yeah!
Three-point is good.
Gillen Watamaleo.
Better late than never.
Glasgow with it. Guarded by Letter.
Glasgow is going to set things up. Take it one-on-one.
They're looking for Rose down low. There's a mismatch. Letter comes over to help.
Finding Glasgow. Oh, mistake. Adams.
Adams tracks it down. Suriname has got to rebound here. They have yet to rebound. Sergio Derandame back in the game, and we'll get a foul. That'll be on Elberg.
Hard foul, making sure he's not going up.
Elberg there late with the help. Bruce, what's going on with the rebounding, man?
I think lack of focus. I'm not sure what they're looking for or what they're waiting for, but they need to find a body.
And now we're seeing less athletic guys who are not known as rebounders like Adams just flying in and grabbing offensive boards.
That's hard work. That's just,
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that.
Guyana just wants it a little bit more right now.
Yes.
Bruce, do you think this has anything to do with 4 games in 4 days? Some of the players on Suriname may be feeling it a little bit more than others?
No. I think if I look at they have these spurts from time to time. They find the energy. So if you can find the energy in one quarter or a half a quarter, you can find it in all other quarters. So there's no excuse for that.
See, that's why you'd make a good coach right there.
If you're doing a good job for a half a quarter, you can do it the whole quarter. You just have to do it quarter by quarter. And not think ahead. Don't overthink it and don't think ahead too far ahead.
Glasgow at the free throw line. He misses his first one. Suriname getting lucky here. They continue to foul. They're not boxing out.
I think every Surinamese player needs to dig deep and find the answer inside.
They've got to find that
What do they want most?
They've got to find that pride. Second free throw, no good. Letter's looking up. Gives up to Frazier, who's in. He needs to get going here in the fourth quarter. To Derandame, back to Frazier. Clean look at it. Can't hit. Glasgow back the other way. Looking up, may have gotten away with the travel. Good job by Derandame. He gets to it, and that'll be Suriname ball.
I think the other problem is that Suriname is trying to poke the ball out of the hands of Guyana instead of getting established in front of them, getting their feet underneath their bodies and start moving. Yes.
Playing honest defense. Watamaleo, he's trapped. He turns it over. 3-on-1, Rose with it, goes up, draws the foul, but can't finish. And every single time Guyana gets the ball, they're looking to push. They know who's trailing, they know who's out in front every single time. And right now, Rose will go to the free throw line. Like we talked about, Suriname did a good job of neutralizing Rose and Mo. They haven't been that much of a factor, at least in terms of scoring points. But it's the other players for Guyana that have stepped up. Webster comes to mind, Adams now, and of course Victor.
And it looks like Rose feeds off of that.
Yes. Rose is the kind of guy where if he's not putting the ball in the hole, there's still a lot of other things that he does very well.
Exactly. And Suriname needs to find a way to break the trap. Another hustle play by Guyana.
We will get a foul, and Suriname continues to have struggles on the defensive glass. Guyana is everywhere, flying in like Batman and Robin.
If it's fatigue, then it's mental fatigue.
Yes.
This is a mental lapse.
Leto will bring it up, tries to go around the back, keeps his dribble. Picked off by Glasgow.
Too much dribbling.
Nice recognition of a trailer. There's Victor. He continues to fight. Ball is out. Lether comes down with it.
Gets it to Randami.
Watamaleo is open. He's hanging out.
They need to pass the ball across court and not dribble the ball.
And they were about 2.5 seconds too late because Gillen Watamaleo was open well before that pass. The more I watch this game, Bruce, the more I start to see why Guyana is 3-0. Webster bobbles the pass.
Lost the handles on that one.
Guyana's coach also deserves a lot of credit, not just for tonight, but for the entire tournament. They did a 3-game warm-up series, a 3-game warm-up series against Barbados in Barbados to prepare for this one. They took this tournament very, very seriously. Not to say that other teams don't, but they spent the money to go to Barbados for 3 games.
Yes.
Frazier gets it back, finishes.
Good job. Good take.
It's a 10-point game now. Here comes Rose, a little bit out of control. They find Webster. Somehow he's got Watamaleo on him. Watamaleo back out to Adams.
A lot of switching.
Oh, nice block by Darandame. Get that out of here. Adams inside and he's fouled.
Reaching fouls. Doing a good job up to the buzzer because there was no time left on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Have him take a difficult shot. Don't foul. Don't bail him out.
That is
Somebody
a bailout.
needs to watch the clock.
That's exactly what it is. It's a bailout. Mo into the game now.
Stay on your feet. Stay composed.
And I feel like this is a point in the game where Mo will probably turn on a little bit. He's had a silent game thus far. He's going to try to get going. Darandame has his hands full. Rose with the inbound. They give to Mo, to Victor, Glasgow, and Rose can't handle it.
Ball thrown away by Guyana.
Here's Van Alms. He'll bring it up. He's back in the game. Gives to Darandame. Watamaleo. No good. Tapped out by Frazier. Van Alms saves it. Surinam needs to get back.
Yeah, Surinam is gonna need a couple of easy buckets.
I don't know if I like the shot selection back there. Adams can't connect. Mo struggling for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Surinam ball. Better defense here from Surinam. The lead is 10. 6:45 left to play. Still lots of time. Darandame
Looks at it, thinks about it. Van Alms, hand off to Frazier. Frazier with a mid-range jumper.
Darandame with it, and we'll get a foul on the floor.
The crowd's doing their job to get Surinam into the game. Now Surinam, the national team, has to do their part in getting organized and finding a way to get the ball across half and as close to the basket as possible.
Darandame, big shot is good. All the way to the basket. He knew that was going in.
Frazier almost got that one.
Momentum is shifting here. Victor out of control, but we'll get a foul.
Unnecessary foul.
It's a ticky-tack foul at a point where Victor was out of control.
Yes, get in position and take the charge.
Darandame wants to get the fans into it.
You have to stay smart.
This is a big defensive stand here for Surinam. Mo, nobody on him. He can hit that.
Somebody's got to get out.
And he does, just like that.
You cannot think about it. You have to get out.
And Mo quiets the crowd. If you've watched this guy on a team play, you know he can hit that shot. Von Alms with it. Gives to Watamaleo. Might have been pushed. Referee says play on. And Burnett, a little bit too greedy, gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Nice call by the official. The lead is still 10. 5:58 left to play in the fourth. It's a very tense situation.
Looks like Guyana had fouls to give.
Surinam needs to get going here.
They need to get Guyana into foul trouble, so take it to them every time you can.
Frazier to the basket, no good. Elberg with the rebound. He's got room. Up and in.
Good job.
Xavier Elberg.
Good job gathering himself and going up.
And then Elberg commits the foul.
You have to move your feet. The Surinam is in the penalty, so every foul they make right now, Guyana is going to the free throw line.
Troubling times here for Surinam. 5:40 left to play. Still plenty of time here in this game. Wiggins with the miss.
To me, it looks like the coach from Surinam stopped coaching. He's puzzled because you got to keep rotating on defense. If one thing's not working, you got to keep coaching and finding the solution. But it looks like he's hoping the players are going to solve this problem.
That is an excellent point. In the first half, I started to question the lineups. What's going on? Was there a scouting report or was there not a scouting report?
And are you using it, or do you just put it beside you?
Very odd lineups tonight. Von Alms with it. Denadame. Poor shot selection. You don't need to play hero ball right now. You don't need to shoot three-pointers. You're only down by 8.
Wiggins throws it out of bounds.
And Bruce, Surinam, I don't know if any of these players are Irish, but Surinam continues to get lucky.
Yes,
They continue to get lucky here.
they do. 5 minutes to play in this quarter. It's the last quarter.
And Guyana's play in this quarter, it has not been crisp. It has not been that great.
No,
But
they've
Surinam,
been very scrappy,
Yeah.
but very effective in their scrappy way.
they've gotten away from their game plan. Surinam needs to try to get back into it. Dedan Dame trying to work on Mo. Good job by Mo.
Thread the needle pass there from Sergio to Irvin.
And did Watamaleo even come around to that side to maybe get it back?
To get an open look.
Yeah.
I think it looks like Surinam is playing a little bit of desperation ball right now.
Aggressive play by Dedan Dame. He was the hero last night. This is Ernest Dedan Dame.
This is a nice point. This is the nice part of the game. It's a good part of the game where you should get your floor general to distribute the ball in the hands of the most effective player. Somebody needs to step up, take the ball across court, calm your team down, and talk. Tell them what you want, where you want them to be. And that's what I'm missing right now. Everybody's playing a little bit nervous, trying to figure it out, do it on their own.
Yes.
And that's not helping the team.
It's got to be a team concept. They're also playing transparent basketball. Guyana knows they're either going to take a bad three-point shot or they're going to give it down to Dedan Dame to try to bully it in. Nice job there by Ernest Dedan Dame. A little bit of a slip and fall. Turnover, Surinam ball. Now here's the thing about Ernest Dedan Dame. In 3 minutes last night in the overtime, he came in, scored a basket, drew an offensive foul, made key defensive plays in 3 minutes. I think he's got that kind of mentality tonight, or at least I hope he does.
Yeah, but he's going to need some help.
Yes. Dedan Dame to Dedan Dame, not a good pass.
Not a good one. The floor's slippery. He had too much speed to catch that one and drop step and finish that.
Yeah, don't try to get tricky right now. Keep it fundamental.
Keep it
Recognize
simple.
the defense.
Yes. And let him establish himself before you give him the ball.
Victor lines one up. Oh boy, that's a dagger, but it's not over yet.
Yet so close, yet so far away.
70-60. 4:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. They try to go inside to Letter, and we will get a push.
There was a mismatch there, so they need to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Instead of coming up, Letter needs to pressure down and get as close to the basket as possible.
And Burnett will continue to guard Letter. That is a mismatch.
He needs to sit on the lap of Burnett.
But as I say that, Webster comes in. And he will take Burnett out of the game. But again, Letter, if he's guarded by Webster, Letter is much faster.
Yes. So that's where he turns around, faces him, and then takes him one-on-one, if the opportunity is there.
Letter has been quiet in this half so far. First free throw is good. That's big. Every free throw right now is huge for Surinam. Every single one. Nine-point lead for Guyana. Guyana has gone away from their game, but Surinam still struggling to find their own.
I'm missing a floor general right now.
That's true. Watamaleo can play point, but he's not really a floor general.
No.
You want to free him up.
Yes, to do his thing.
Yeah.
He's a better scoring guard.
That's a great point, Bruce. Who's going to play point guard right now? Chance of defense from the crowd. Here's Mo with it. Gives to Rose. Guyana's going to try to settle things down. The horns are out. It's Rose versus Von Ahms up top. Dribble between the legs. Gives over to Adams. He gets in the lane.
Getting
a little bit
good
out of
position.
control.
And up, no open three-pointers. There's a floater.
They hit the top of the backboard.
There was no time left on the. There was no time left on the shot clock. So let's call this one also a bailout foul. Looks like Irvin Ramdami got hit hard in the face.
Yeah, he did. He's slow to get up, and that's a tough dude. So that lets you know that's probably a serious injury. We hope not too serious. Big blow there for Surinam. I can't tell what it is.
It looks like
A cut?
above the eye got knocked open.
Hopefully he can return Xavier Elberg into the game.
They're gonna stitch him up, and then he will be ready to go.
Yeah.
He's a hard dude.
They'll wrap him up there.
Right now, we have some blood on the dance floor. Hopefully, Surinam takes that and starts mopping the floor with Guyana.
Rose, ice cold, knocks down that free throw. And the official wants to talk to Victor right now. The official telling Victor to calm down. Rose at the free throw line, one more coming. That one is off. Letter up
Good
for
rebound.
it. And we will get a foul on Mo. You're not going to get around that booty, baby. You're not going to get around Xavier Elberg. And he will go to the free throw line.
Both teams are in penalty, so that's something you can take advantage of.
Yeah.
That's Mo's fourth foul. Timeout called. Surinam will talk it over. We'll be right back after this.
Keone Wright and Bruce Samuel coming to you live from the heartbeat of the Amazon rainforest. And we've got an intercontinental derby right now. Guyana up by 9. Surinam trying to find answers. And they need to get things going. 3:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. The fans remain committed to this game. They have not given up. At the free throw line, Sergio Derandame, cool, calm, and collected. He's had a rough one tonight, Bruce.
Yes. Big shot there.
Knocks down the first shot. That's what they need.
Easy buckets.
The lead is only 8. Can he make it 7?
Get everybody involved.
That one's
on
off.
both ends of the floor.
Rebound by Webster. Here comes Guyana. Rose with it, picks up his dribble, finds Mo. He's guarded by Letter. Back to Rose. Rose is guarded by Von Alms. Watch out for Mo. Keep a body on him. He can shoot that three-pointer. 9 on the shot clock.
How does Victor get open?
Victor silences the crowd, and he remains a mystery that Surinam cannot solve.
I think Guatemala a little bit lax on defense there.
Very much so. Derandame will go to the free throw line.
He couldn't get that one to go. Good ball fake. Lost it for a little bit, gathered himself, and went up.
I think Elberg is talking to Guatemala right now about the shot selection.
You cannot get stuck in a pick and not fight over that screen.
And Guatemala has been such a hero in this tournament, but 4 games in 4 days, you're not gonna do it all the time. Don't try to force it.
Yeah, so if you need defense,
get like somebody else. Play defense first. Don't just think about three-pointers. He will guard Rose as Rose brings it up. So many weapons for Guyana. Where's Victor right now? He's hiding out down low. They find Mo. Gets around Elberg, gets into the lane. And that's Surinam ball. Good call by the official. The lead is 9. Surinam with an opportunity to make it 7. If they can get this thing down to 7, I like their chances. Derandame given a lot of room to operate.
Needs to make a decision.
Little baby hook. Yeah!
Get that one to fall. He needed that one. He needed that one. Rose is going to set things up for Guyana. Finding Victor. Victor with a long 3, and it's good.
Oh, he's so clutch. Victor is so clutch.
He is hot.
Right now, he's got my game ball.
Big shots. There by Victor.
Von Alms comes around. Still, Bruce, a lot of time left, but time is ticking. Time is of the essence here.
And stops are very needed right now. They need stops in a hurry. They needed them yesterday.
Bruce, let's take off your ATV shirt for a minute. As a former Surinam player, what are you thinking about?
Well,
disappointing?
No, I'm not disappointed. It's a learning curve. You have to approach every game as if it's your last.
Yes.
And I'm missing that right now. It looks like Surinam thinks, oh, we have another quarter, or we have another 10 minutes.
Game. We
have another game. You don't. Play this as if this is your last game ever. And that might be the difference.
Letter can hit.
You cannot save your strength. You don't know what tomorrow brings. But It looks like they're worried about tomorrow, tonight.
You've got to live in the present here. It's a long week of basketball, and it's certainly not over. In actuality, we're only in the middle of it. The finals are not until Saturday.
Exactly.
But again, this thing is not over. But they're going to send you to the free throw line. Knock down your free throws.
Yes. And find a way to contain Victor. I mean, let somebody else step up.
That's just inexcusable. They lose him every single time.
Cannot hit 3 3-pointers in a row.
Here comes Rose. He's guarded by Guatemala. Victor again, up fake, fires. Can't hit. Mo fights for it. Derandame with it. Gives to Letter. Surinam will push. Surinam needs to be patient. Bad pass. Elberg gets it.
Panams
Letter, lots of contact, and he scores.
needs to be careful. He's shoveling his feet there.
Yeah.
He needs to get a dribble.
He did that a couple times.
Yeah, he needs to put the ball down and go up, or go up right away.
Needs to stay composed here.
And no quick three-pointers. I mean, even though you're open, doesn't mean you have to shoot it. You don't let the opposing team decide the tempo of the game. You decide the tempo.
That's a great point. And Surinam, since about 7 minutes left, has been acting like there's been 50 seconds left.
Yeah, you have to shoot it quick. Ball's hot. Trying to get rid of it. Nobody wants it. Somebody needs to settle them down. Just grab, hold on to the ball, and just say, guys, this is our game. This is what we do.
Letter completes the and one. He completes the three-point play. It is a 7-point game, 1:55 left to play. Rose with it. Surinam loves late game heroics. They like to be in close ones at the end of the game. Rose jump pass to Webster, wide
because
open.
if Watamaleo stays up top on the double team, that means somebody is open.
Webster has been solid for them. Unexpected offense all night.
Rose doing a good job finding the open man.
Watamaleo with it. Rounds the corner, drives inside, blocked.
Up and under. Frazier.
Knocks it
That
down.
was good.
Where has Frazier been? Where's Frazier been? Still, only a 7-point lead. 1:15 left to play in the game.
Watamaleo needs to do a better job. Stop sliding over the floor and start playing solid
Watamaleo
defense.
slipping and sliding. Mo with it. Nice defense by Dedan Dame.
That's what we need. Get in his stomach every time. Stay
Webster.
low, stay on your feet. Help side needs to come for the block.
I don't know about that call, Bruce. I thought that was good defense, and at this point in the game, you should expect physical play.
Yes, especially down low.
I think maybe Webster sold that one a little bit.
Let's see if Webster will knock down these two free throws.
The key there for Safio Frazier, who is smaller than Webster, is don't let Webster get position.
No, you have to either front him or half front him, but don't let him get a good position in front of you and then pound you down.
First free throw is good by Webster. The lead is 8, 80-72, 59.5 left to play here. Tense moments for Surinam, still plenty of time. But time is of the essence. That one's a miss. Surinam needs to go here. Everyone needs to be aware of the situation. Nice take, and he slips and falls.
It looked like he wanted to. It looked like he wanted to dunk that one.
Yeah.
Because an easy 1-2 layup would be sufficient.
Yeah, exactly.
He wanted to go up strong, but an easy, quick layup would be very sufficient.
Everything but the bucket. We've got a timeout now. Bruce and I will be back after this. .5 left to play here in the game. Guyana up 80-72. And Bruce, Surinamese basketball did a great job this week of bringing the fans here. But now that they're here, this is a little bit of a buzzkill. It's not over yet. But I'm just saying, Surinamese basketball struggles in terms of gaining attention due to soccer, or as you guys call it, football.
Yes. But I like the crowd. I like what they've done.
I love the
so far,
crowd.
Yeah.
I just hope they continue to come because there's a lot of new faces here tonight.
Yes.
I hope this isn't a buzzkill for the program and for this tournament.
Yes, I think the fans will continue to support this team. They've done a good job so far.
It's not over yet. The lead is 10, 42 seconds left to play.
Quick three-pointer there by La Rose.
Not really his forte, and then he fouls. 36 seconds left. The positive from this one, Bruce, maybe the biggest positive, is that Surinam did not go 4-0. They didn't go 4-0. They have an opportunity to take a look at the videotape, analyze what they did, and hopefully not play like this again.
Exactly.
Because this is still pool play.
Yes. It's a learning curve, like I said earlier. You need to take away from this what you can and make sure the second time or the next game you come out better than you did the last.
If you watch the last 3 games on YouTube as a player for Surinam, if you watch those 100 times, you need to watch this game about 400 times.
Exactly.
And be honest with yourself. Take a long look in the mirror and say, what could I have done in this game? Derandame, no good.
Quick three-pointer.
25 seconds left to play. You've got to give Guyana a lot of credit. This is such a well-prepared team and so very confident and dynamic.
Yes, they did.
(83-72). Surinam with a lot to think about, but they are 3-1 in pool play. Guyana 4-0.
And the winner of this match, winning with
Friday's going to be fun, Bruce.
I think so too.
Friday's going to be a lot of fun.
Guyana.
For Bruce Samuel, I'm Keone Wright. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.